About 18 hours into my labour, the second doctor came on shift. The first thing she said when she walked in was, "Why is this woman still in labour?" And she said, "You need to give her syntocinon." I spoke up and said, "No, I don't want that, don't give me that hormone." And that was because I had researched it and I didn't think it was safe for my baby. She looked again at the midwife and said, "Give it to her." I then pleaded with the midwife and said, "Please don't give me that, I don't want that." 3 more times the doctor came in and said, "Why has she not got syntocinon yet? Give her syntocinon." Until eventually I basically just gave up the fight.
Even if you believe that your recommendations are in the best interests of the woman and her baby, and you're acting in accordance with professional guidelines or trust protocol, if a woman says no, her decision must be respected.
At some point in my labour, they said to me, "Okay, we need to try and get the baby out." Before we went into theatre, she did actually talk to me, and this was the one time in my labour when she actually spoke to me. All I remember is saying, "I don't want an episiotomy under any circumstances. I've researched it and I would rather tear naturally." So after my son was born, all I can remember is the doctor looking at my husband and saying I had to cut her. I just thought, I can't believe this, you know, after I just told her explicitly what I didn't want, she just did it anyway. I feel like I've lost a part of myself almost that I can never get back. There's a lot of scarring and it is painful. I was just in shock, so the first few days and the first moments when my son was born, I wasn't feeling like jubilant and happy that I had a baby. I was just feeling like I've been assaulted. There's no photos of us in the hospital because I just didn't want any photos of me in the hospital, and I didn't feel that happy at that time. I was just in shock. I don't think that she intentionally wanted to harm me, but I think that she had a very dangerous attitude, which is that they know best. And the truth is, they have no idea why a woman might say no to something. But I had my reasons for saying no.
The Montgomery and Lanarkshire case is a case decided by the UK Supreme Court. A woman, Mrs Montgomery, had type 1 diabetes and she was concerned about giving birth vaginally. Her obstetrician reassured her and didn't offer her a caesarean section. When the baby was born, he suffered from shoulder dystocia and ended up with cerebral palsy. Her obstetrician didn't inform her of the 9 to 10% risk of shoulder dystocia and didn't offer her the alternative way of giving birth by caesarean section. Mrs Montgomery won her case, and the Supreme Court held that the obstetrician should have told her about any material risk during birth and had failed when she hadn't done so. The Supreme Court emphasised that what was really important was that there was a dialogue between the doctor and the patient that enabled truly informed consent to take place.
Any intervention in childbirth is an intervention, and if a clinician is offering an intervention, they can't perform it without the woman's explicit consent. and that consent really has to be informed consent.